Friends, families, Americans, Europeans, Africans, God, I don't care, anyone. Today we have had a sad incident. However, hope is not lost. Article 13 and Article 11, and I believe another proposed article, have passed within the European Union. And this stuff is, I'll give you a brief and vague description. I just read a bunch about it, and I'm really upset. I'm upset by the fact that people let this happen. But I don't blame the people. You know who I blame? I blame the governments. The governments are the ones that ruin everything. They're the ones that scope it. They're the ones that regulate everything. And before I talk about this, I want to give you a very, very quick statement. The European Union is a totalitarian, somewhat of a state. It controls all these countries. It literally tells them what to do, and the people that vote for the certain representatives don't even get to see these people, and they get to propose these types of laws for them without even acknowledging it, without the people deciding whether or not they actually want to pass or even get this law into hand. This is totalitarianism, okay? At its feet. Alright, I'm going to adjust that really quickly. I'm sorry if there was some... That's better. This is totalitarianism. The European Union is a totalitarian, somewhat of a state, like I said. And there is one way that we can fix this. I've come across these comments. I don't know the full context. I just wanted to get up and make the video. But the MEPs, for something, are as if they are representatives. And what our British friends, our French, our German, all of our good friends from Europe, Polish, all of them want us to send threats to these MEPs and tell them that if they do not do something about these 3 articles, then I am going to tell my state representative that they are going to freaking push for sanctions on the EU, alright? And I like that, okay? This is something we can do. What else can we do? There is as much as we can do as however many rights we have that we can use, alright? We got to use all of our rights, alright? For whichever reason. I know that stuff is a little different in America, where I am right now, than some of you people in Europe. But it's okay, because, I like to give a little speech myself. I am a citizen of the European Union myself, and it's not very good. So that's basically why I want to involve myself in this. I have so many great friends that live there, and I have a citizenship for the European Union myself, but I am an American citizen as well, and I need this. This means so much to me that one government in Brussels can tell the whole continent what to do, nearly the whole continent. Europe is falling. It's failing again. Europe is going back into the retreat that it happened to in the 1920s. When all the Nazis, the fascists, they all went and took over, the communists as well. This is the same thing that's happening right now. Look at Russia. Look at what the EU is doing to all these states. This is a fall of Europe. This is World War III right here, everybody. You all thought Syria was gonna do it. Nuh-uh. This is another world war in Europe. Europe has had it again. We are having another brutal oligarchy/dictatorship runs that are gonna take over Europe. Okay? Luckily, I live in America, so we have a little bit of our stuff, but we still have our problems, right? And however many times people can say this, that, oh, thank Christ I live in America, this is still going to affect us Americans. It's still going to do something up until we have to take our free speech against it. If our European friends are going to lose that, then we're going to be there to back them up, okay? And I can say this right now. I don't know if I can, but I think this is another meme war right here. And God knows if it can lead up to an actual war with real artillery, because that's what it feels like. This fascism and this this totalitarianism is taking over Europe once again, that it makes me feel as if this is another try and rise of these high power officials that want to take over European countries. And it's not going to happen within one country or two or three. It's going to happen within the majority of the European Council. All of the majority countries. The ones that don't, they're all usually second world countries. Look at all the ones that are in the EU. They're all very well developed countries. So this is definitely something to lead up. We have to learn from our history, people. This is a time to rise, and this is a time to understand that we, as Americans and Europeans, need to come together, and we need to defeat the government. We need to make sure that our voices as citizens are democratically heard to put the government in its place, put the government in a small position, to put the government in a position where they cannot tell us a damn thing that we can do. Okay? That's the thing I have to say right now. Okay? And however many power I have compared to God knows who else, I'm using all the power I have that I can do and give this out. Okay? Even as an American. Because guess what? I don't hate anybody. And to my European friends, bless you and stay woke, and we can... that was a joke. And we can take down the government and we can create it into something smaller. Something that can't be an authority that hovers over us and tells us what we can do and what we cannot do. Okay? Regardless of it being a copyright issue. Copyright's still important, but it's not cool when everything is copyrighted. Okay? Even things that you should be able to use freely, even if they are someone else's, in quote, property. That's all I'm going to say for this. This is going to be a very, very serious thought out video, okay? I made like a joke or two. It's because that's the humor I give out. But other than that, I am this involved with this whole thing happening around the world that I do not want to see the world fall. I love the world, and the world can be great if we would only learn from our mistakes. Thank you very much, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow for that video I promised that I would do yesterday, but unfortunately, this news came, and anything that's important, I will make a video about, okay? I promise. So I'll see you guys all tomorrow, and remember, free speech is a human right. It isn't something that a country gives out. It is something that everybody should have and everybody should use to defend what they believe in. Just don't use violence. I'm not encouraging that. But use your voices and make sure that you are heard, because this is really important. And none of us Americans, us Europeans, us Asians, none of us want to be silenced, okay? We all have our opinions, and what the EU is doing is really, really bad. It is flashes of what happened in the 20s. So most of resemblance that got into my mind was the 1930s book burning in Nazi Germany. This is what's happening, okay? This is just a scare. This is a blow. They're trying to make you believe that this is good, that this is a thing, but that's the same thing the Nazis did, okay? This is disgusting stuff. We need to be there for our country and for ourselves, okay? For all the European Union countries, along with the United States of America, and of course some of those cheeky Canadians, along with the Russian Council, I'm pretty sure that we can all safely say that this is a bit of an understatement to the third meme war, the major one, or the fourth. Gosh, maybe I'm just a normie. But I think that this is a strike or blow. But if we have someone bigger, more powerful, see this and renounce the meme war that will begin, like, come on guys, it's inevitable. The one that will begin, that we can have the power to take over and give ourselves freedom once again. This is the speeches I do. This is the stuff I would do. I love it. Let's not get silenced, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow for a very happy and fun video. Hopefully I do not get striked or copyrighted. Am I right? Alright. That's enough for today. It's a bit of a rant. I'm just giving my opinion out. So, yeah, that's going to be it. And, yeah, I'll see you guys all later. Stay free, everybody. 2 to the 1.
get more ass than a toilet seat. 3 to the 1, from the 1 to the 3. I met a bad bitch last night in the D. Let me tell you how I made her leave with me. Conversation and Hennessy. I've been to the motherfucking mountaintop. Heard motherfuckers talk, seen them drop. If I ain't got a weapon, I'ma pick up a rock. And when I bust your ass, I'm gonna continue to rock. Get your ass on the wall with your 2 left feet. It's real easy, just follow the beat. Don't let that fine girl pass you by.